Hi, Omega Khaos still again, and we found another episode of Dueling with Omega Khaos, Season 4, and this time I am dueling with my Infernoid deck. So I pretty much updated this deck, and dueling with this deck in this series again. Of course now this deck is pretty much complete. So yeah, my version focuses more on the fusion monster, the Infernoid Terra. And of course this deck is very powerful. I might become top tier when all the other decks are hit by the ban list. So it's my turn. Not the greatest hand, unfortunately, because I don't really have any Infernoids in my hand currently. Guess at the breakfast skill, I think I'm going to discard with Void Management. This allows me to search Void spell or trap card to my deck to my hand. So of course, so I can search out my Void Dream, which is basically Shuttle Fusion or Infernoids. So let's see how opponent responds with something. I guess not. Discard Patrulia. I guess search for another Void Dream, because why not? And going to end my turn. Of course my opponent's going to MST as well. Yeah, I don't use Rather Green this deck anymore, because since it's a mill based deck, it's very high chance that I'm going to mill it from the deck, and this deck can mostly deal with back row, and of course it depends. So hopefully I get the monsters this time I can summon. Okay, yeah, this definitely helps. Going to activate Charge Light Brigade, so of course I still use Light Swan engine in this deck. It's pretty necessary. And I did mill some Infernoids at least. Okay. I guess it's the artifact version of the deck. So I can't go to the next deck, but it really doesn't matter much, I think. For me at least. I don't really go into the next deck in this deck often. Yeah, that's fine. My opponent just lost connection. Well, I was probably going to win anyway, so let's go to the next duel. And I'm back. So let's see how it goes this time. Mostly in this series I will play with a completely new deck, but sometimes I will play with a deck that I have played before, but just updated. Okay, so it's a pendulum based deck, but with 54 cards. Okay, that's definitely not consistent. So first activate a Charge Light Brigade. I guess get Lila. Just destroy all the back rows, possibly, or the pendulum scale. We'll see. Then activate Reasoning. maybe I should still make a few changes in this deck, but I'm not sure. The deck currently works fine. Maybe I should put in like Christia, just for the reasoning phase. Yeah, I'm running one skill prisoner as well, because of course really good in graveyard. Summon out that rider. I only run 5 monsters that are summoned with reasoning. All others are Infernoid pretty much. Can I get Keep Rake as well? This doesn't seem like a very good deck, quite honestly. My opponent just quit, so yeah. I guess let's go to the next duel once again. And I'm back again. So yeah, these duels might be pretty fast. Of course, Infernoids are pretty fast, and they can auto-cave sometimes as well. Well, this is a very horrible hand. All Infernoids. Yeah, definitely don't want something like this to happen. Because of course, they can only be summoned by banishing Infernoids from the graveyard or from the hand. And if you have to banish from the hand, then you minus a lot to summon them, so yeah. So hopefully I draw my reasonings or lights on cards first. Or otherwise I'm going to be pretty screwed. That's of course one of the problems with this deck, it's still pretty inconsistent. Get Gemini Crystal. Oh, another Infernoid. Painful. I guess this time he banished 2 to summon a Satsumas and attack card a crystal. Nope, I'm not going to banish myself. So I'm going to end my turn. And next week I'm going to play with another deck I already have. A duel with in the series. It's going to be Sephra, but it's going to be updated build, and it's a lot better. I think I added in the Saturnite engine this time, so for more consistency and all that. And that's also I can exceed someone more often as well. Well, this time I'm just going to attack. Again, I didn't throw anything, that's good for me. It was Geminite Emerald. It's going to end my turn once again. I guess my opponent is not throwing anything as well. My Geminites did get a lot better with the new fusion, Brilliant Fusion, and the new fusion monster, Brilliant Lady Diamond, I guess. Wow, another Infernoid, wow. Not throwing into anything. My opponent just surrendered, and I didn't even do much in this duel. That's kinda unusual. So I guess let's go to the next duel once again. And I'm back again. So hopefully I can actually use my Infernoid Terra this time. That's not a terrible hand, I guess. I can use Master Gate at last. But let's see what my opponent does first. I do like Infernoids, but at the same time I don't like how they are so luck-based and reliant on reasoning mostly. Not, of course, not completely. But once you resolve your reasoning and mill out a lot of Infernoids, then you are pretty much going to win. But again, luck might not be in your side. Okay, I do the Void Dream, so if my opponent summons from the deck, I can do a lot of things. If of course I'm not milling out all my Infernoids with that Master Gate. And of course I didn't even get anything. Wow, that kinda sucks. Well, like I said, sometimes you might get very unlucky. Okay, so it's that deck. Okay, not bad, I guess. Set 2 in my turn, and I mill out 2 free cards from my deck, so hopefully. Okay, that was a decent mill, I will say. Some also run Lumina in the Infernoid deck, but I'm currently not trying any. I don't really like it that much. I don't want to run so many Light Swarms. So it's probably that Overlies Magician deck. Okay, my opponent destroys the Lila. Unfortunately, that is the spell effect, not the master effect. So I can't protect my Lila with a Skill Prisoner. My opponent is going to Pendulum Summon. Dark Magician Girl. 2 of them. Okay, that's fine, I guess. Okay, my opponent is going to attack. Going to take the hit. So it's some sort of weird Dark Magician a Pendulum deck, possibly. But I guess my opponent is afraid of that Void Dream, that's why my opponent didn't summon from the deck anything. Which is understandable, I guess. But I'm going to summon my Infernoid Antonda. I'm going to attack cover them both. And attack cover that as well. It has that BLS second effect pretty much. And speaking of BLS, and BLS, Blacklist Lost Sorcery is its own R-sub now, thanks to cards in Dimension of Chaos. It's now kind of a ritual based deck, and it's pretty interesting. I'm testing it out currently. It focuses on the Gaia as well, of course. I guess Gaia, a Black Lost Sorcerer is an evolved form of Gaia pretty much, so that's fine. So it's pretty interesting, but that deck still needs a lot more support. But of course I will be dueling with that deck in the series once we have enough cards. because that deck is still a little bit inconsistent and reliant on back row. Reliant that it's very weak to back row, I mean. Let's activate Void Trim. And yep. Harmonic, Satanas, Atondal, Piatti, and yeah, Yugo Shogun, Infernoid, Tierra. And activate effect, I guess I sent sent to the graveyard something. I guess Dante, Dracosuck and Black Rose, and I don't know, Yazi. Then our opponent has to send something as well. I guess 3 cards. So yeah, I got this first effect and second effect off, but the other effects are pretty hard to get off, especially the one that requires 10 or more monsters. But it's fine. At least I milled out a lot of Infernoids with that card. The normal summon Raiden as well. I think that's game over as well. Not completely sure. Actually, it's not, because Atonda has to send it to the graveyard, so yeah. To attack with Raiden first. Then attack with these two. So yeah, pretty nice. The Void Dream is a very powerful card for this deck. And I have the Voids here, protect my Terra as well. Also, sometimes you have to be careful with this deck that you won't deck out. So you will be left with very few cards in the deck if you, of course, mill out a lot of your Infernoids and all that. That's going to Pendulum Summon 2, which is fine. So I guess my opponent's going to Externite maybe. I guess that's pretty much the only option, I think. Or that card. I'm not sure if that card will help at all. Just gonna use a Tonda's effect. Tribute it and banish something from the graveyard. I guess this card. So my opponent can't get it back. And my opponent quit, so I won again. So yeah, this deck is very powerful. And I think that's it for this episode of Dueling with Omega Khaos Season 4 as well. Of course, you will get a deck profile of this deck next week. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. For now, goodbye and Omega Chaos out.